and welcome to Shark Attack Sunday. Whoa, this is the first of the Shark Attack Sunday movies. What did I watch? Well, I went on Tubi. Yes, Tubi, the free streaming service, and I watched Avalanche Sharks. If you know Indie Film Cafe, you've been following us for a while, you'll know that in the second season last year, we did Snow Shark. And Snow Shark was sharks in the snow. Obviously, right? Or shark in the snow. And so I'd always been curious as to Avalanche Sharks, which was made, I believe, 3 years later. Or at least put out 3 years later. And starred a bunch of people I've never heard of. Directed by a director I've never heard of. And I was interested to see what they did. And I was not happy. No. First of all, it starts out sort of promising. It has a very tongue-in-cheek, kind of silly kind of atmosphere. It feels like people on like spring break instead of winter break. It was weird. But a bunch of people hanging out, having fun at a ski resort, kind of has that ski school feel or ski patrol or whatever all those ski movies are. And honestly, so what really pissed me off is I'm just gonna flat out start with this. The thing that really pissed me off is that they ripped off Snow Shark. Like, not the exact premise, obviously. But they knew what they were doing. There was a character named Wade that looked just like the director of Snow Shark, who acts in the movie, who's like the big killer at the end, has that little beanie on his head, a little hat on his head and everything, looked just like him. And I was like, whoa. So I was kind of surprised about that. But then they said it 3 times. They said the word Snow Shark. It was like they were winking at the audience, letting them know, yep, we ripped off this movie completely. We just decided to, fuck it, let's just rip this movie off. And that pissed me off. Like, that annoyed me. I'm sorry, but, like, don't do that. Like, don't, it's like you're rubbing your face in it. It's just so wrong. And I got really annoyed. Like, it annoyed me the first time, right? It irked me the first time. I was like, all right, well, they're just kind of being dicks right now. And then the mayor did it twice. And then the third time, somebody else said, did you catch your snow shark? And I was like, ah! So then I found some information out, but I believe, if I'm correct, that the producers of this film were aware of Snow Shark before they made Avalanche Sharks. So they decided, well, we can't use the word Snow Shark in the title, so let's go and make Avalanche Sharks. Sharks. So that there's more than one. And then this became like Avalanche Sharks meets Ghost Shark. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie Ghost Shark, but like ghosts, basically it was also a ripoff of Ghost Shark, and it pissed me off. And then they mentioned Sand Sharks, and I'm not sure if the producers also did Sand Sharks, because they do, say, oh, I heard, let's not go to the beach, I've heard they have sand sharks there. I'm like, are you seriously trying to like just piss off every like movie that has sharks in them that you're aware of around and stuff? Like, ugh. I'm so worried because they have a movie on Tubi as well, or maybe it's on Amazon, called Ice Sharks. Ugh. So like, it's all the same premise, like it's sharks in the snow, ice, or whatever. And it annoys me that people just don't, like if one of them gets done, obviously this was made for like a sci-fi thing. I was surprised I did not recognize anybody in the movie. I thought I might have, and then I looked them up, and I've never seen anything these people have been in. They weren't like famous actors in it or anything, but I mean that's fine, especially when you do a shark movie. Like you don't need somebody big. It helps kind of if you have somebody like, Lance Henriksen saying, I'm gonna help you catch the snow shark, or whatever, or Avalanche Shark, which is what they should have freaking called. If they're gonna call the movie Avalanche Sharks, fucking say, we got ourselves some Avalanche Sharks. No, they literally say Snow Shark. So I think they were gonna use that name, that title, as the thing, and then they decided not to call it Avalanche Sharks and make their own movie. It just irks me a little bit that they did that. That they made this movie. But was the movie any good? No, not really. I would say if you're really, really bored on a Saturday or Friday or something night and you're just looking for something to watch on Tubi, it might entertain you a little bit. But honestly, this movie is not that good. I was actually warned by another reviewer that the movie was not that good. And I mean, look, I'm not going to turn down a movie that's not good. I want to watch it. But it's not good for, like, the reasons that it should not be good for. Like, it should be not good because the movie goes into, like, this really deep, crazy, thing or something. No, it's just mundane. Like, people getting eaten out in the woods where snow is, There's even no avalanche in the movie. So I guarantee that wasn't the original title. I think they were really going to go with Snow Sharks. But they knew that there was that other movie made, and they would get some serious trouble for, not copyright infringement, but probably story infringement. There's the mayor, but the mayor thing didn't even bother me necessarily because the mayor is the mayor of every, shark movie. There's always that mayor. There's always the sheriff, there's always the mayor, and there's always some kind of explorer or something. In this one, there really wasn't an explorer. There just was a bunch of dumb kids and crazy old man. All in all, it was their reasonings for stuff was stupid. I did not like the idea that it was supposedly aliens, that alien sharks, like none of that were Native American heritage thing or something. Like none of it made any sense. I just I wasn't a fan of the movie itself, and I kind of got bored halfway through. It was just like, even with people getting eaten, it's just like I don't care about any of these characters. We were supposed to care about Wade, I guess, and I didn't care about him at all. Especially he elbows his girlfriend really hard or something, or punches her in the face, and then 2 seconds later, it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, and she forgives him like that. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, that's just a fucked up, dysfunctional relationship right there. But he was just a crazy character. I'm a Marine. Dude, you look like you're fucking 20-something, like 22. Like, I didn't buy it whatsoever that dude was this badass Marine. It was such a, honestly, it was not a good movie. I would have preferred to watch anything else. I'm going to watch another movie later, and I know Paul is going to take over at some point and going to do this shark movie. So that's it. That's my review of Avalanche Sharks. It is not Snow Shark. Snow Shark, I think, honestly, this is going to sound bad, but I think Snow Shark was more fun. At least it wasn't boring or anything to me. So if you're going to pick between Snow Shark or Avalanche Shark, pick Snow Shark. Watch that, because I guarantee you're going to have more fun. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little Shark Attack Sunday first episode. Tune in next week. We'll have another one. So thank you. Bye.